Good morning. This is Elizabeth, and I just dropped my daughters off at the airport to go to a bachelorette party. And I decided to take a trip to the place where, in Hollywood, Florida, where I was enslaved, raped, and tortured every day for years. It's a small 2-bedroom house my mother gave me to the pedophile named Paul Belt, and I was tortured. And and part of me, before I started to talk, I had complete terror, complete PTSD, where I wanted to turn around. And I'm like, I don't want to go near this place because this is where I was harmed so much. And when you have these crimes that happen against your body, like I just remember, feeling like predator and prey, where I would lay with my limbs looking, limp and my eyes glazed over, and just being tortured, and that torture in childhood truly is this is South Broward High School right now. This is where I went to high school, and everyone knew what was happening to me. My mother, my stepfather, Ralph Belt, who was a cop, he's the one who gave me to the pedophile too, named Paul Belt. I never get a cease and desist because I have an open SVU case in Maryland. And this is part of the reason why I'm doing this, is like I would have terror and PTSD because it feels like death every time someone is putting something in your mouth. And that's really what he did to me, that type of skull torture. And he fractured my jaw. I had to have a total jaw reconstruction. His father fractured my skull for talking right around here in Hollywood, Florida. And he slammed my head up against a pink old tile in my bathroom, old pink tile, and fractured my skull for talking. He had a gun. He told me that I wasn't allowed to, that what happened in that house happened in that house, and stayed in that house. But everyone knew about it. That's what's so crazy. Like anybody who rode the bus with me, every kid, and my 2 friends that I had, because they keep you very isolated. He would drug and rape me and then torture me. Not always drug me, just put me on my knees. He caused genital mutilation, fistula. He did everything you could to a human being. And I have a trigeminal neuralgia, the suicide condition, the most painful condition known to humankind, because of him, because of what he did in my mouth. And so, look, I'm going to go back. I'll show you where all these crimes happened. It's a 2-bedroom house, and just know that this is what American rape culture is. This is what happened in the 80s. And a cop from Maryland named Mo Greenberg is my hero. So I cried. I wrote about it on LinkedIn and talked about what it was like to, hold these crimes in my body, mind, and soul. And that there was attempted murder every single time of my soul. Every single time as a child. When you're a child, it's the attempted murder of your soul. And Mo Greenberg flew me to Maryland and opened up a case. And I've talked to at least 40 sheriffs in the state of Florida. And they have handcuffed me, laughed at me, put me falsely imprisoned me by putting me in jail and in a mental institution. Which by then I was honestly, my mother actually gave weapons a gun to Paul Belt to take me out. So that's when I kind of lost my mind. I kept my shit together for 35 years, though. A trauma therapist, mother of 3, beautiful children, and good angelic souls who only make the world better in presence and being. And so I'm a great crisis counselor. I know brain spotting. I'm a specialist in brain spotting and trauma. And I am a creator of God spotting, which helps you shift into, like, when I had a near-death experience during that jaw reconstruction surgery, which, I don't know, bad, good, karma, I don't know. It all kind of works out for the better. And I went into the light as the light. And now when I come back, I came back in to end American child rape and torture culture, and also to give God's body to you, which helps during conscious evolution. It helps you to heal mind, body, and soul, and rewire in the truth of your divine essence and who you are. We're all sparks of God. I can just see it on everyone now. You're all so beautiful, beloved, never alone. There are angels and guides for everyone, and you can embody as an expression of God or a source energy in presence and being in the here and now. Blessings create blessings. I'm gonna pull up on that house and film it. Thank you.